What's up, y'all? This This is TheRealBarbarason TV and this YNW Melly trial. YNW Melly in trial right now. Before I let y'all know what's going on, everybody like and subscribe to the channel. I got a new competition going on for y'all, so y'all can win y'all some free money or some lunch, a random person. Like and subscribe to my channel. Screenshot you subscribe to my channel and you like the video. Send it to TheRealBarbarason TV and I might cash out you some money. Don't ask me for it because I'm going to randomly just pick some of my subscribers. Some days I'm just going to wake up during the week and just send my subscribers random cash outs because I feel like y'all keep me out the streets. Y'all keep me motivated to wake up and make YouTube videos for y'all. That's what I'm here for. Let's go. Massive YouTuber. So Melly, if y'all don't know who Melly is, he a rapper. He was blowing up. He had a song with Kanye West before he got locked up in the murder. His side of the murder, his story was, it was four of him. He got a group of friends. It was four of them. Two of them died in the car with him. He was in the car, allegedly. He was in the car, allegedly. Another guy was in the car. They in a rap group together. They four friends. I'm just trying to abbreviate it to the people that don't know, but I feel like everybody should know this. So his story was out of four of them, a drive-by happened and two of them died inside the car and they took him to the hospital. The prosecutors zoomed in on Melly and locked him up, and they blamed him and the other guy that didn't pass away in the car as the shooters, and they said the drive-by investigation was made up, like the drive-by part was made up. So now let's get into it. Y'all should be caught up. So now he in trial. It's been 5 years. That happened in 2018, 2023. Now they in trial. Opening arguments came out. I'm going to do a series on this. Like, I'm going to do three. Let me just give y'all a couple Melly trial updates. Like update 1, update 2, update day 2, day 3. This is just day 1. So before the trial, before court, we just know that the government had a rack of evidence on him and everybody was saying he going to be guilty, this, that, and the third. We didn't really know. We just, only things we know is what the prosecutor was saying. We didn't know his defense, what they were saying or nothing. We didn't really know the details, the extreme details. We just knew what we knew and not the inside, the court side of it. So now they came down to court and they in trial. So the opening arguments came out. After hearing opening arguments from Melly lawyer, he put so much reasonable doubt in this case now. I'm questioning myself like, he is good. Basically, he's saying, it's two people in this car, the driver and the person they say in the backseat. They saying the person in the backseat did it. They saying the driver drove them to the hospital. The driver never got charged. I just found out today in the court, his name Bortland or something like that. I found out he changed his shirt too when he went to the hospital and he had gunpowder residue on his hands. That's reasonable doubt right there that can show you he could have fired a pistol. Not saying he did it, but meaning Melly ain't the only person that could have did it. So that's reasonable doubt to me. But now that I think about it, Melly gave his story and Borland gave his story, and Melly lawyer painted it like this. They heard their stories. They believed what Borland said. Borland told them where the accident, like where the shooting took place. He took them back there. It didn't happen there. It was a lie. Borland told them he didn't have a phone. They believed him. Borland went home. They never performed a search warrant in his house or nothing. Like nothing. They got charged months later, both of them. But I don't know how Borland is his co-defendant and he not on trial for murder. I don't know how that worked. That's the confusing part. Can y'all tell me that down in the comments? How Borland home on bond, but they co-defendants, but Borland not on trial with him for murder. I don't even know if Borland being charged with murder. I don't know. It's confusing. It's so confusing. I don't know what it is, but long story short, Melly lawyer said by them knowing Melly was a rapper and a big person, when they found out who Melly was, they automatically tried to paint the picture of him being the villain because the police task force was thinking like, this is going to be the biggest story ever, which is it is, win, lose, or draw. It's the biggest ever. Just think about it. You can go chase some other people. It'll be two guys die. Yeah, it'll be a big story, but not a big story as a world-known rapper who blowing up at this time killed his best friend, that's gonna get the police department. They're gonna have donuts for 1,000,000 years. I understand it. So the police was so caught up on who Melly was, and he was gonna make sure Melly did it, that he didn't really even search into the real things or seal the case without the reasonable doubt. To leave it without no reasonable doubt that he did it. It's so much reasonable doubt in this. I swear I'm starting to think Melly might not even been in the car, y'all. I don't know. I know I'm saying some side of all that. It's so crazy, y'all. They showed a video of Melly getting in the car so they know what spot he was sitting in. But Melly didn't show up at the hospital in the car in that same spot. And it was like 40-something minutes apart. So you telling me in 40-something minutes, you had to ask him where the shooting happened at. You didn't know where the shooting really happened at, but you can tell me if he stayed in that same seat. How you know they didn't switch seats? How you know they didn't let him out nowhere? He could have stopped at a light and jumped out and not even been in the car. Like, how do you know? I'm not blaming no fingers or nothing. I'm just saying to put reasonable doubt in it. How you know the other person in the car ain't doing it and Melly just holding it down, ain't saying nothing? It could have went 1,000 ways. All I'm telling you is murder is stiff. If they can't prove you guilty without reasonable doubt, you are not guilty in the court of law by the court of law. This is the law words. If they can't prove by reasonable doubts mean they can't have a doubt in their mind that something else could have happened. I have 1,000,000 reasonable doubts. I'm not a jury or a lawyer. The opening statements from Melly, the lawyer, changed my whole look on everything. Like, it was the opening statement. I don't care about no more evidence. The opening arguments from Melly, lawyer, I feel like we screaming free Melly. Because he put it together so good. He told him, like, basically Melly was a target. He's a big superstar. You trying to get this big case. You going to blow up off using his name. Because they really didn't investigate into nothing. And now I'm thinking, when the prosecutor come with her opening statement, she gonna have everything. What she was saying was all, like, allegedly. Could it be something? What this mean? That mean, like, they showed a text message of him saying, I did it. But she couldn't tell us what he did. Like, what he was agreeing to. Like, I can see a text message say he did it, but he still ain't tell us what he did. Like, what did he say he was doing? It's confusing me. It's like, why are you confusing me and why is the defense making sense? I ain't taking up on nobody that killed their best friends if he really did that. But what I'm here to tell you is, it's something else to that story that we don't know. I promise y'all, we missing. It's like a plot twist in there. Something happened that we don't know and they don't know. Only person knows them people in that car. And this is just part one. Free Melly.